Okay, guys, so this is kind of an unexpected video, but I guess why not? Let's go through and do a weather radio collection video as of July 11th or 7/11/2026. Now this is an out of the blue because I was expecting some alerts today, which I got one, which was an SVR from earlier. Considering we are on a slight risk, I figured we would have gotten at least a few more, but I guess not. We'll just have to see what other days bring us. But let's go ahead and get right into this collection video, starting out with the #1 radio here, the AlertWorks EAR-10. Really good radio, and yes, it is missing one of the LEDs inside. That runs backlight did blow some time ago, but that's what it sounds like. The buttons.
It was partly sunny and cloudy. Wind northwest at 6. At Rome, it was partly sunny and 85.
That is WX853, my main channel, running out of Cleveland. And then, let's do the alert test on it now. One of the most iconic alert tones in the weather world. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is the, sorry about that, folks, but this is the Radio Shack 12519. Even though it has static, listen to this. This is the weather channel right here. Even though it has that, this thing is a beast. It still activates for alerts, even with this really floppy antenna it has. Yeah, of course it's got the Skywarn channel thing right here, which I don't even use, or hardly ever use. It's got AM and FM, but to avoid copyright strikes, I'm just not gonna. This thing has an alert test, but it only lasts like a second. Let me find it. Let me turn my alert reminder on. Why is it off? Voice. Okay, where is it? Yes, my backlight. Okay. That's what it sounds like. That's all you get for an alert test. So, but and also one thing with it, it does that railroad thing you see, like what you see at like railroad crossings. And no, it is not 5:15. It is 6:21 in the afternoon. It's not 5:15 a.m. because why would I record a video at 5 in the morning when I'm dead asleep? Next radio is the Reecom 1630. This radio I've had for a very, very long time. As you can see, the R in Reecom is fading away. This radio, I've had it for several years now. I've had this one since my birthday in 2021, I believe. But this is button beeps, and this is the only severe warning we got today. This is button beeps.
With a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight.
Very good quality speaker. I'm going to go ahead and do the alert test on it now. You can actually test every single tone on here. Let's go through them. There's basically every siren on this thing. So we're going to go back to menu. This is a 1650, similar to this. Button beeps. This one sounds a bit more beefier. And this one, obviously the antenna's broke, and I need a new one bad. But it has. I'm not even going to go through. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the alert test. This has a sleep timer. I don't think that one did. Well, we're going to go ahead and do the alert test on this siren test. Exact same thing as this, but this one has AM FM on it. And obviously, as you heard, very staticky. And once again, it's not 2007. I just don't care to set the date on this thing. All right, but next is the Emerson WSB12. This has very, very, very good speaker quality. Let me sit down for a minute. Very good speaker quality. Just listen to this.
Weather observations from around the area. At Gainesville, it was cloudy. The temperature was 77 degrees. Dew point 71 degrees. Relative humidity 82%. Wind calm. Pressure was 30.10 inches and steady.
So there's no way to alert test this thing, and yes, it does have a wireless charger for your cell phone, which I can't use because I have like 40 of these things right here. But we're gonna get to all those later. But my main focus right here, it has a menu and everything. You can dim the backlight, as you can see. You can dim it all the way down. Like, I keep mine on. Some people say that this is a very bright backlight, but whenever I'm sleeping in bed, it doesn't bother me at all. Alright, on to the next one. This one, it kind of tricks me a bit. Because, of course, as you know, I went to Myrtle Beach recently. And every now and then, this thing will act right. It's not supposed to be doing this. Like, I don't know why it's doing this, but it works. Well, these are the button beeps.
At Cartersville, the temperature was 75, wind calm. At Augusta, it was partly sunny and 79.
Not the best quality. And that flashlight warning is not in effect. That expired the other day. But this thing does have an alert test. Let's go ahead and alert test it. Gotta find it first. And then I think it's... But that's that. I don't know why it's flashing in the back. The backlight's supposed to stay on and that's not supposed to flash. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Next is the Midland WR400 DSP. This radio is very, very similar to the 120 DSP. Look how fast it scrolls through the menu. Look at this. It saves quicker. That's one thing I will say.
Central Georgia will index values up to 106 are expected. Some storms may become strong to severe
Very
and
good
capable
quality
of producing gusty
speaker
to
here.
damaging winds, frequent lightning, large hail.
And it does have an alert test, so let's go ahead and do that. That's all you get out of the WR400 DSP. I want to get a regular WR400, just a plain WR400. I'm looking to get one somewhere, but let's move on to the next one. The next one might as well watch right here. This is the Midland 74-109. This is a very classic radio. It does have the alert test right here. But
After midnight, lows in the lower 70s, light west winds.
not the best speaker quality, but it works. Let's go ahead and do the alert test. Warning, this is going to be very loud, so if you are using headphones, I would suggest you turn this down. Very, very, very loud alert tone. But yeah, it works. Very, very, very loud siren on this thing. This thing would wake you up if you just had this. But I have like 35, 40 of these things that wake me up at one time. Next radio is the Max Digital MXCR01NW. I almost broke it.
Midnight, lows in the upper 60s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Decent speaker quality. It does have the alert test, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Here it is, all right. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And as you can see, doing the alert test, it eliminates the warning, watch, and advisory light, which I think is pretty cool. I believe the Capello looking one if this does the same thing. I'm not sure. I will be getting I'm hoping to get a Capello soon, but yeah. Next radio is the Midland ER210. Very nice and decent beefy radio. I like it. I took it on my recent night fish before I left to go to Myrtle Beach. Very, very bright flashlight. And does have a strobe that flashes, so if you're ever stuck in the woods and you need help, there you go. Next is the Midland ER40, similar to its brother, the ER50, which I don't know where my ER50 is, but I will find it. Same thing, it's got a very high-powered flashlight with a strobe. These don't have any alert tests, obviously. I think everybody knows that. These don't have alert tests. But very nice radios. I do like the full black casing over this one, other than the ER50 that has where the black just stops here and then it's red again. The next radio is the Radio Shack 12. I believe it's the 247. Yes, it's the 247B, the one that has the NOAA logo. This one has correct me on this, but I do believe this has very bad speaker syndrome. I'm sorry, what?
Hello?
Yeah, listen to this. This thing's freaking dying. It's dying, bro. I don't know what's wrong with it. But it goes off, and this is the alert test. As you guys heard it, the thing is very bad speaker syndrome. Alright, but on to the next radio. It is the Radio Shack 12. I cannot read that for nothing. It is the Radio Shack 12261. The 12261.
83. Wind southwest at 12. At Clemson, it was cloudy and 77. Wind west.
It has decent speaker quality. Hold on, I need to extend the antenna.
A few thunderstorms will remain possible overnight.
But this is the alert test. It's similar to the other Radio Shacks. It's similar to all other Radio Shacks. But yes, it's a very decent radio. I like it. I want to find a black version of this. If you can find if anyone out there can find a black version online or something that I can buy, please put a link in the comments, please. So I want to find a black one of this. I've seen them on YouTube, but yeah, I just don't know where to find one.
For the Gainesville listening area.
Very good speaker quality, but now let's move on to the next one.
A slight.
The next one is the Running Snail, or I believe this is Running Snail. I'm not too certain. Hold on a minute. Which one is this? This is... I believe this is the MG kit, MD319. I believe this is the version... Hold on, I'm going to do a version test here. I'm going to unplug the radio. I'm going to unplug it, if it will. I'm going to... This should be... Yo, it's a version 2, okay. I had the version 1, I had a version 1 of this. I can't remember, but...
Chance of rain 60%. Monday, showers likely and a chance of thunderstorms in the morning.
Not a very bad speaker quality. Not bad, but it's not pleasant. This is the button beeps. Now okay, so while I'm doing this, we can listen to more button beeps. Siren level high. Now we're doing... After trying testing, yes, this was made around 2021. The other one I had, I believe, was made in I can't remember. I think it was like 2019, I think. But on to the next radio, which is a replica of the Jensen. Or this is ginseng. What's that other one? I can't remember. I'll find it. But yeah, this one it just has the red LED for any type of alert, whether it's an advisory, watch, or warning. There's no way to alert test it. As you can see, you got your you can dim the backlight. You got your menu, your tunings, and then your volume, and then your source. Right now it's on the weather band, so if an alert goes off, this thing will go off, and it's quite loud. Next, this is the Radio Shack 12. This is the Radio Shack 120093. And my ER40 has fallen. Yes, I know. My radio does see. I just don't maintain this thing at all. But
Temperature was 77 degrees. Dew point 71 degrees.
decent speaker quality, and this is the alert tone. This thing is very difficult to shush, even after the voice starts playing. Like I said, like it. There's a silver one I do like. I will probably get sooner or later. Yeah. Very good radio. Next is my 12-262. Again, it's Radio Shack. Of course, the antenna is missing. I mean, it did activate recently for some alerts, but it's hit or miss. Obviously, that's the alert test.
Calm. At Lawrenceville, it was partly sunny.
And it does receive alerts. It does go off, but it just really depends. I've got to get a lot of new radios in this collection. On to the next one. This is my my Radio Shack. Hold on. Let me see what model you are. You are the 521. This is the Radio Shack 12. The Radio Shack 12521.
It was partly sunny and 91. Wind north at 5.
It does have speaker syndrome. I forget, how do you do the alert test on here? Here it is. No, go back. I guess that button doesn't work anymore. But
8 p.m. Saturday for portions of East Central Georgia were heat index.
But yeah, very bad case of the it has a very bad case of speaker syndrome. I will be looking to get a new one of these along with a new one of these. Next radio is a rare radio. This is the Uniden Bearcat WX100. This is a really rare radio. I got it for a fairly decent price off eBay a while back, and I don't know what the heck all this black crap on it is. No, I want my continuous backlight on here. I like the continuous backlight. But
For the Gainesville listening area.
it's got a decent speaker. And yes, it is channel 7, although see, this radio is just a bit different. Channel 7 is channel 6, which is my main channel. There's your button beeps. And to do the alert test, you have to click these buttons. I think 4 we're going to start I believe 2 is statement. Hold on. Yep. 3 is watch. And 4 is warning. I believe 1 is the tone that goes out whenever a required weekly test is issued, I think. No. That's for the alarm clock. That's for the alarm clock. But yeah, it's a very nice radio. My rarest one of my collection. I was very excited when I got this radio. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites, but we haven't gotten to my most favorite one yet. Alright, the next one is a Radio Shack. Oh god, I gotta be careful with this. Hold on a minute. Alright guys, so this is the Radio Shack 12250. I gotta fix... I gotta redo this collection, guys. I really have to, bad. But the radio set 250.
Tuesday night, shower.
We'll get to those in a minute. But this is a nice radio. I forget how to do the alert test on this thing, and like I said, it's very dusty like my other radios. And yes, it does have this. It does have the statement. So this is one of those radios from before the 2000s. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I believe most radios before 2000 had this statement before advisory. As you can see, I need to replace the battery, but I'm not going to.
Lows in the lower 70s. Saturday and Saturday night, mostly clear. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Using speaker. I forget how to do the alert test. It's you have to unplug it and then like do something or press I think weather or something. But if I can find a video and I can put it into here, I will. But on to the next one. These I'm gonna do dual here. These are the Accurate 8550s. This is a red version of it, and this is the camouflage version of it. The red one, something happened to it. I don't know. I was going to get rid of it for some reason. Or, oh yeah, I was going to get rid of it because every cord I plugged into the thing it has. Sorry about that, had a shenanigan, but I was going to get rid of this one because every cord that I tried to plug into the thing back here was just not working. It just would not turn on. And so I almost threw it away, almost came close to, but then I found a cord that I thought might have worked, and it worked, and it caused the screen to do all this mumble jumble. But
Degrees, dew point 71 degrees, relative humidity 82%.
in this one, it's perfectly fine. I like this one. It's camouflage, and these radios do not have alert tones. These are 1050 hertz only. Well, these are very good handheld radios. I do suggest these. Next radio is the Sanjian. I forget what model. What model are you? Oh man, I don't want that. Don't want that. Hold on a minute. This is the Sanjian. The Sanjian CL-100. The Sanjian CL-100. Yes, the Sanjian CL-100. Very nice radio. Whenever I got it, I thought it was going to be bigger than what it is on camera. I mean, it looks a little bit bigger on camera, but it's not in reality. You have to see this thing in real life. But my eyes have gotten pretty used to it, and it looks fairly decent size now, but there's no button beeps here. As you can see, this is the only alert that it has today. It's the only alert it has captured today. With the rest of my radios, as you can see, it says expire. We're going to go ahead and do the alert test, because that's the only thing that we can do on this thing now. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright, so this is the warning, or the advisory. Very, very loud. And even when my other ones are going off, you cannot hear this one. This one's quiet. And the speaker on this one takes forever to come up.
Weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for north and central Georgia. For tonight, a few thunderstorms will remain possible overnight.
Yes, this is a very, very decent radio. No menu. Very decent radio, nice speaker quality. Love it. Alright, next radio is the Midland WR120 EZ. This is a decent radio. I recommend this. I recommend everybody to get this radio.
Severe and capable of producing.
This is a radio that I recommend everybody needs to have in their home, or office, or business. Wherever you may be, I recommend it, seriously. Button beeps. Menu. There are several videos out there to show how to set this thing up, and I'm telling you, it's probably one of the most easiest setups. One of the most easiest radios to set up, hence it having EZ in it. We're going to go ahead and do the alert test. I'm not going to do the alert test on all of these because I will on the DSP, but not on that one or that one. That's basically the same. Here we go. And a cool feature with this one, or with the WR120s, is you can do the alert test and press the weather snooze to stop it. Other radios you can, some you can't. But that's one feature I do find. And it takes forever to save. Well, if you're like doing like the volume, hold on.
Chance of rain 50.
Look how long that's going to take. Look how long it's taking to save. But again, same model. I'm not going to go over it. Now this one is what is the one I was going to get to. This is the DSP. So with this one, every single light will light up. So let's say you have an advisory, watch, and warning in one day. All three will eliminate until the alerts end. And this is the same thing with the WR400 DSP. Look how fast you go through the menu. Look how fast you go through it. We're going to go ahead and go to the alert test. Almost the exact same as the 400 DSP. And that's it for the DSP of that one. Same thing. This is a 120 EZ. I'm wanting to get another 120 EZ so I can hang this one up somewhere. I might even put it on my desk over here or something. But on to the next radio. This is a Midland WR100. This is a version 5.
Wednesday and Wednesday night, partly cloudy.
I believe it's starting to die on me because it hasn't gone off for an alert in like several days. But this was the first version of what we have today of the WR120. This was the first radio. This is the alert test. You can also press weather snooze to stop it, but
Thunderstorms. Highs in the
I believe it's dying on me, but and here is my favorite weather radio that I love. This is a modded WR100 that I received from Wilmington, Ohio Productions.
Here are the 6
Okay.
other observations.
Making sure my and obviously it has the same alert tone as the regular WR100. I'm not sure. I believe this is a version. I believe this is a 2010. Yes. This is a 2010 version 5.
77. Southwest at 3. At Monroe, it was partly sunny. At Pickens, at Toccoa, it was cloudy at 81. Wind west at 5.
Decent speaker quality. I like it. This is my favorite radio. My second favorite is this one. My third favorite, it has to be the Midland HH54VP, which we will be getting to here in a few minutes. But next radio is the Midland WR300. Now this is one. I believe this is a version 5. Let me do the mini lamp test on it. Hold on. All right. What version are you? Oh, you're version 4. Okay, so this is a version 4.
At Macon, it was partly sunny and 91.
I got that in 2023 from Goodwill. I got it in January of 2023 from Goodwill. I still have the sticker on it. Right there. Yeah, I got it for $5. Hence the yellow sticker, meaning it was an electronic.
At 9.
This has the AM/FM on it. Button beeps. Button beeps, obviously. Button beeps. Signal loss, I know. And this has an alert test on it. Let me find it. Okay, I don't know what that was for, but let's do the alert test. All right, ready? And see, this radio, you can't do that with it.
From noon to...
But it has the exact same alert tone or similar to it as the WR100s. Yeah, I like it. I recommend that. I mean, my local Regions Bank has this one. How would I know? Because it sits right over their counter. I see it all the time when I go there. Yeah. The next radio is the Midland 74-200. This radio took me forever to figure out. I don't know how to alert test it, but
National Weather Service for the Gainesville listening area.
and this is a radio that says statement instead of advisory, like some of these radios do. It's very dusty again. Because I don't know how to do the alert test. There's a way to, but I just don't feel like taking all these cords away and everything and having to get it out and drag it out. So there would be no alert test on that one. All right, now The final radios are my handhelds. This is the Oregon Scientific. This other one is the Oregon Scientific WR601M. There's no, I believe, this is a 1050 hertz only radio, I believe. 1050 hertz only, does not have a tone to activate. It's very confusing to set up. I don't recommend getting this as a handheld. Don't recommend it at all. It's just very difficult to set up. So it just sits here. Right now, my radios, now these are the ones I wanted to get to. These are the Midland HH54 VPs. This one right here with the broken antenna is the HH54 VP2 inside of its charge, inside of the cradle, and my regular HH54 inside of its cradle. This cradle I got from eBay. It came with a 54 VP2 version 15, but that one just died on me, so yeah. This one, it used to be my main one until the antenna broke on my Panama City Beach trip last year. All of these have the same alert tones. I'm gonna go ahead and play. We'll go ahead and play it on this. And I'm gonna let you guys hear. I'm gonna let you guys hear the button beeps while I do this. This is the button beeps. They are annoying as crap. This is the alert test. In 3, 2, 1. I cannot handle the button beeps because they're just so annoying, but every one of these radios, I mean, these are all version 16s, so they have the same alert tones and same button beeps. And yeah, but there are some other oh, and I forgot one last radio, guys. Actually, no, there are a few more. Oh, there's my ER50. I think this is the one that doesn't. Oh yeah, I thought so. This ER50 doesn't have a battery in it. Oh, I don't know what. I cannot for the life of me figure out where my ER50 went that had a battery. Oh wow. Well, yeah, the no alert tone. That's a 1050, I believe. And this guy. This is my ER. This is my ER10. This thing likes to self-activate. Yes, this self-activates. One time it did it at 3 o'clock in the morning and it scared the absolute joggles out of me. And I didn't know what to do until I figured out it self-activated. So I had to take one of the AA batteries out. And yes, this radio is not like it's not like this where it has a giant battery in it. It doesn't have a rechargeable like this one does. If you have to put 3 AA batteries in there every time you want to use it, or every time it dies, you have to put 3 AA's in it. We're going to go ahead and see how it sounds.
At Rome, it was partly sunny and 85. Wind southeast at 8.
Yeah, the speaker quality is what you would expect on a normal small handheld radio like this. It's small. It can fit in your pocket. Do I recommend it? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one, and yes, I have dropped it several times, and that's why there are scratches on it. I'm gonna keep it over here because there's no room over there for mine. This is the ER50. I'm gonna go ahead and do a comparison of the ER40 and the 50 and show you guys what I was talking about. So the ER50, like I said, it doesn't have the full black casing like the ER40 does. The ER40, believe me or not, was made in 2022. Or at least the model I have was made in 2022. The ER50 that I have was made in 2021. So they're about a year off, a year from each other. And this, like I said, these have those really annoying tones, and the only way to stop it is by clicking any button on here. But yeah, that's the comparison of it. The ER50 doesn't have the full black casing. The ER40 does. I do like the ER40 better because of the black full casing that it has around, and yeah, it just looks a whole lot better. This is the WeatherX WR182R. I got this radio back in 2021. And the way it takes rechargeable batteries or double A's. I believe it has rechargeable. Yeah, hold on. So whenever you spin it, when you spin the dynamo, the red light on here should come on. Well, let me go to 0.5. Might make it a little bit easier. Hold on. Alright, I got it on. As you can hear, flashlight, and it just died. Oh, let's listen to it. But I got this in 2021. I just realized I'm still on 0.5. It has weather, AM, FM. Very it's similar to these guys, to this guy. About the same height. This one's a little bit taller. The next one is a Emerson. This guy, and yes, it's one of the old time radios that doesn't have the thing. You have to manually plug it into the wall. But I don't know what model this is. This is the Emerson. This is the Emerson. I don't know what model this is. Goodwill had this for $6. They list it as a boombox / radio. It doesn't say what model number. Oh, this is an Emerson RP6249, right there. As you can see, Emerson RP6249. I don't have it plugged in. I mean, it barely works. As you can see, you can turn the dials. You can turn the dials. I could plug it in, but I just don't have nowhere to plug it in at. It just sits behind my computer and collects dust. I've got to clean up my desk. I mean, it's fairly cleaned up. And yes, this is a container with batteries and a crock charm in it, because why not? This guy just sits behind here as well because it doesn't have any alert tones. They don't have alert tones. But let me find my ER50 that has battery. Yeah, guys. So I have a big problem. I cannot find my ER50 that has battery. But I will. But you can buy them. I'm gonna try to find one for this guy. Antenna is broken off of it for some unknown reason, but this is an ER50. Like I said, it doesn't have a battery in it. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. But yep. But that is my weather radio collection as of 7/11 or July 11th, 2026. I will probably do another one at the beginning or around this time again in 2027. But that's going to conclude this video, folks, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Hopefully we'll get an activation later tonight. I'm hoping so, but if I don't see y'all guys anymore, I will see y'all probably tomorrow because we have a marginal risk. Bye-bye.